Okay guys, so I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step smoky eye tutorial, and this is going to be using super affordable products and no makeup brushes. I will only be using this little applicator. This is a tutorial for beginners, for people who have never done a smoky eye before and really want to achieve that super sexy, smoky, sultry eye. So I'm just going to jump right in. I already did my face makeup. Sorry, my brows are a little wonky today. They just kind of weren't happening, but we make it work. So first I will be taking this eyeliner by Rimmel. This is the Special Eyes Precision Eyeliner. And this I think is around $4 or $5 depending on your local drugstore. So I'm just going to be lining kind of messy on my upper lash line. Sorry, I have concealer on my eyes. Okay, you're going to feel a little ridiculous looking at first. Then you're going to take that applicator. This is the one that came in the compact I'll be using today, which is the e.l.f. eyeshadow quad. And this is in, it's just called Smoky. So yeah, it comes with this kind of gradient from white, gray down to black. So you'll just be taking the applicator and just kind of smudging out a little bit that black, so that we don't have to use an eyeshadow primer, because primer's expensive. What you guys can do too, if you just want to have a smoky eye for like an event and you really want it to last all night, like let's say prom or something, what you can do is just go to Sephora and pick up a sample of an eyeshadow primer. Because if you're someone who doesn't wear makeup on the daily but you want to do it for a big event, you know, you shouldn't have to go out and buy super expensive makeup products. And I just don't think any drugstore primers are like super great, which is why I like using this eyeliner. I'm just gonna line my waterline as well. This is optional. You definitely don't have to do it, but I just like how it looks. If you want to make your eyes more almond shaped, what you can do is really sharpen up your eyeliner, and then you can do a sharp point in the inner corners. I am not going to do that today because I want a little bit more rounder of a smoky eye. Okay, next I'll be taking the black color that says line in the kit. And you can also follow the instructions on the kit. They have base, lid, crease, line. Line is kind of what I just did. It's like the lining of your eyes. So you can use that as an eyeliner, but I'm going to use it as our base lid color. And you're just going to pack that on with the applicator. One thing I will say, so this e.l.f. one was $2 at Target, and you can get these kind of quads by a lot of different brands, and I really love the Revlon ones, although they are a little bit more expensive. The brushes that come with them are really nice to use, or the sponge applicators that come with them. They're really great for beginners, just to learn kind of where to put everything. Okay, so then you are going to be working with the crease of your eyelid. You can look up on Google, or other videos on YouTube will tell you kind of how to figure out your eye shape. I have slightly hooded eyes. Actually, they're pretty hooded. The crease kind of gets a little hidden, so I usually have to bring up my crease colors pretty far. But I still have that hollowness there where I can tell where my crease is exactly. If you don't have a crease, some people don't have one, you can just create one, and that's all by using shadows. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to take the color that does say crease, and I'm going to flip the applicator so it's horizontal, so that we get a more precise kind of application of it. And I'm just going to follow the line of my crease and apply that. Just right in there like that. Super, super simple. If you go a little bit too wide on one side, you can always use a makeup wipe to clean it up, or you can just make the other side bigger to match. You'll realize over time working with your eye shape that not everything is going to be perfectly symmetrical. That's just kind of how it is. Eyes and brows, they're sisters, not twins. They're not going to be exactly the same on each. Next, I am going to be taking the color that says Lid right here, and I am going to use the other side of my applicator, and I am going to use the flat side, the bigger side, and I'm going to put that right over the kind of top edge of that crease color. And on the ends, I kind of flick it just ever so slightly. This, I think, is just a more flattering shape for my eye, to have kind of this slight pointed flick. What you can do is use tape on the edges of your eyes if you want to be more precise about it. But I feel like these applicators do a really good job of letting you get those really precise kind of lines. And then I'm just going to round out the edges a little bit just with my fingertips, just by smudging the shadow around, because I don't want it to be a super pointed look. That's why I didn't do the tape. I wanted it to be a little softer. Okay, next I will be taking the color that says Base, which is this light color, and I'm going to first put my applicator on sideways so that I can get just like right kind of sharply above the colors I've done so far, and then I just blend it out with my fingers. So once again, get kind of sharply above where you just applied shadow, and then blend it out with your fingers. And then I will be using the flat side and just go right under my eyebrow with that and blend it out. And on this side, and blend it out. Okay, now I will be taking that color that says Lid once more, sideways on the applicator brush, and just applying that under the inner half of my lower lash line. Then I will be taking the crease color sideways on the brush and apply that on the outer half of the lower lash line. And then I'll just be taking that line color, putting it right on the outer edge of the lower lash line. And then a little bit more on the outer edge of the upper lash line. And then what I like to do, just to finish it off, is go to the very end of my eye here and just bring it outwards a little bit, so it's like a very slight lengthening of the eye rather than like a dramatic wing. And then to finish that off, I'm just going to take my favorite drugstore mascara at the moment, which is the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Excess Lash Mascara. That's a mouthful. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little shiny. I'm kind of oily today. So for mascara, I like to apply like one coat and then go back to it once it's dried a little bit more and give it a second coat, because I feel like that's when the lashes are a little bit easier to work with. I kind of like mascara that's been like, sorry, I have lipstick all over my teeth. I kind of like mascara that's been dried out a little bit because I think it's easier to shape your lashes. And then you definitely want to apply to your bottom lashes as well. Don't forget about those, because with all that dark smokiness going on down there, defining the lashes really opens up the eye and also makes everything that much more dramatic. Okay guys, so that is the finished look. Super easy and super sultry, great for any occasion, whether it's, you know, a date night, prom, you just want to look a little extra spicy. Super easy look to accomplish. Don't be scared to try it out. You know, the products that I use in this video are all super affordable, so it's really easy to do. Don't be scared, don't be intimidated, give it a try.